Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Anno 1800. Coming at you with another episode of our Import Island series. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Last time, we introduced the investors to Import Island, and today, we're going to take a look at all the things that they want and see if we can provide them. So, without further ado, let's jump right in because we got lots to do today. In fact, what we actually need to do first before anything else is get ourselves some engineers. Because what I did was I promoted all of our engineers on the island into investors. And now we do not have, let me go like this. We do not have power because we do not have engineers to run the power plants. Because we literally have no engineers on the island anymore. So, we're going to upgrade all the artisans to engineers so we can be happy. So, let's go like this, and let's just upgrade as much as we can. And then I actually have a whole bunch of people standing by with more wood because our capacity is such that we don't actually have enough wood available. So, we'll just go ahead and grab some wood off these boats. And I think that's actually enough there now. Like this. Yes. Now we have all engineers in here. And of course, those are going to need to get moved. But that's not the goal for today. The goal was to get engineers so that they can work inside of these guys right here. And produce the electricity for the people with the stuff. There we go. So the oil is nicely filled up in those, which is good. Because we're going to need to get more oil brought to the island in order to support the entire thing and get them all hooked up and stuff. So that's just something to deal with in the future as well. But let's take a quick look at what the investors want and how we're going to solve those problems. We, of course, already have the coffee coming in here, and then the light bulbs, and the glasses, or the spectacles, if you will. And, of course, now we have power. So what we need to do is we need to get them the champagne, the chocolat, and the cigars. I don't know why I'm talking with an accent. I apologize. I'll stop right away. Okay, so the champagne we are making over here, just like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get, doesn't even really matter, one of these guys in here. Actually, let's just do this. Just so these guys are fully emptied out. And I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send these guys to Cape Trelawney. And if you want to know why, I'll tell you. Probably the next episode released for Anno 1800 is actually going to be a brand new series. Because I think it's time, in fact, it might even be overdue, for us. You know what? Check that. Let me just send this guy over here for a second. But yes, I'm going to start the Cape Trelawney, the DLC for, what's it called? Oh wait, you won't even see it in here. The Sunken Treasures DLC is what it's called, over on Cape Trelawney. So we're going to get that started very soon, and I'm all excited about that, and I hope you guys are too. So that will kind of run in coinciding with the series here, and then eventually we'll start up the Arctic one as well. So what I want to do is I want to take this guy, and we want to do a trade route, and we're going to bring it from French Edison all the way over to Import Island. And that is going to be bringing over the champagne right here. Boom. Like that. And that'll be one need. And then the other two needs that we're going to have to fulfill are actually going to come from... they're the two that we can immediately fulfill, I should say, will come from the New World. So let's go like that. Boom, 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 boom. This trade route here is going to bring over the champagne, and before you know it, all will be right. So, what's wrong with these guys? Oh, trained. I hate that. Oh, I wish they would fix that issue. Oops. Play. Didn't mean to do that. Close that. There we go. So the champagne. Now, the cigars and the chocolate are a whole other issue. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the New World because I actually do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I actually sent over a couple of, or three even, boats in order to do trade routes. So we need to do cigars and chocolate. So we have Cuba here, which is where the cigars come from, of course. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this guy get set up on a route going from Cuba to the old world and onto Import Island. And they are going to be bringing the cigars. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to, we'll have to monitor this and see the demand pull and how much we actually need. We probably need to even up the output of this island, and we'll probably need to increase the number of ships, maybe get a couple of ships on this route eventually, but this will certainly get us started. So there you go. Load them in Cuba, unload them on Import Island. There we go. And then what we want to do is we need the Ivory Coast over here. Just a second. What did I just do? Oh yeah, no, I have to actually select the ship. Just a second. So I need this ship. And let's go trade menu. And again, we're going to go from Ivory Coast to the old world and into Import Island. And that's going to be with the cocoa. Boom. Like that. Lots of cocoa over here. And of course, we got lots of room to increase production as well if we need to, but I don't think we will. Well, even like I said, if we do, we've got tons of room, but the cocoa doesn't seem to be consumed as much as a lot of the other stuff, but that could be just because we don't have enough investors on our original island. So there you go. There's cocoa, and hopefully before long that'll get brought over just like that. So with that being said, when we do go to the old world, we can now see that these guys are going to have all three of these done. And, of course, the final thing they need is steam carriages, which we don't currently have the ability to do, but hopefully we'll have it very close to being ready by the time we're done. So I discovered that this island over here is actually kind of perfect for steam carriages. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build this trading post right here and get this Haftbrink. Get this island up and running right out of the gate. So this guy's going to unload. Just a sec. Oh, wait. Let's upgrade him so that he can store more stuff. Empty that guy out. And then send him back somewhere where we can potentially pick up more supplies. Yes, right here. And then this guy can drop off all his stuff. And again, head back and drop off all these to grab the supplies. So on this island, as you'll be able to see, the investors that require these steam carriages, very complex piece of production. But what we do know is that we can actually create all the things but one that we need. The only thing we can't do is the cow chow or whatever the stuff is that makes the rubber, which of course has to come from the New World. But other than that, everything else we can do on this island. We have the wood, of course, and then we have lots of iron and coal to make the furnaces, to make the steel, which will help with the motor assembly. And then, of course, the brass. We can make the brass. We have both things we need for that. So now what we need to do is just go ahead and get all the stuff set up. It's actually limestone, which we don't need. That's the only one we don't. So let's go ahead and start by building a coal mine. And let's get the zinc, which is going to... Oh, interesting. Those more advanced mines require better stuff. So we're going to need concrete and windows. Interesting. I don't know if this island has... It has some. Is this guy coming in here? Oh, he's part of a trade route. We do have those two other guys coming in here eventually. There they are there. When those guys get here, we'll bring those over. I did not realize... I thought I was going to be able to get the basics set up here without anything major, but I was wrong. So let's go ahead and evaluate where we're at here. So we've got the iron and the coal here, and this is... You know what? Let's go ahead and... Can I just demolish that? Yeah. Let's just take a more strategic view at this, shall we? We have an iron and a coal side by side, so it makes a whole lot of sense to make those two right by one another. And let's go ahead and get some roads set up here. Oops. Let's go like that. And let's get a warehouse in there. Something like... Actually, you know what? Those are close enough that I actually feel like the best idea would just be to make the product right out of there. So then that would require we just go ahead and grab a furnace. And the ratio is 2 to 1, right? Yeah. So you can get 2 furnaces for every one. So let's go ahead and stack a couple in there. And we'll get a road coming right up the middle. Road down that side and a road down that side. Just like that. Looking pretty snazzy. Alright, now we do not need to make that into steel beams, because we are just going straight from steel into the assembly. So what we need to do is get the zinc and the copper up and running, and then we're good to go. So the ratio here is going to be 3 to 2, as it turns out. So 2 of those will be able to service 3 of the motor assemblies. Alright, so we're going to need lots of concrete and windows, that's for sure. Yes, lots of concrete and windows, that's going to be a biggie. And then, of course, to make these, 1 thing of wood and some, yeah, pretty close. And then, what's the ratio here? Back to 3 to 2. Okay. And then we'll need a bunch of these chassis guys running to do that. We'll need 4 of these for every one of those. But yes, 3 of these, we'll give 2 of those. So we'll need 8 of those. And therefore, still just 1 of those can do it, but we'll need bring in lots of that. All right. So now that we have a pretty good idea of what we're doing, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab a road around here, and we're going to need a warehouse now for sure. Oops, that's not a warehouse. And put that warehouse like that. And the next thing we also need, of course, is the no, not the public mooring. What's the the commuter pier? That's it. I was like, that's not right. What? Oh, there. And that, of course, needs concrete. We need a ton of concrete and windows. Holy cow. Alright, let's steal all the concrete and windows we can from this place, at least. And where's the windows? These guys don't actually currently make concrete or windows, so they're going to be running out pretty quick. We're going to need to go to our main island to get most of what we need. Grab windows. I'll grab a little bit more steel, like that. And you head back over there as well. And we'll get that place back up and running. We're going to need, of course, to get... Oops. To go like that. Now, no... Oh, yeah, because it's not connected. Just go like this. Like that. Now it's connected. And then we need the copper and the zinc. Once those are up and running, we will be able to do that. So what we'll probably do is just have those go into warehouses on their own, and then we'll set up the system here to actually do all the building of the carriages. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to go ahead. We need that chow stuff. And so we go back to the new world, and we grab that last boat we had over here. And we're going to set up a trade route. Now, let's double check. I think it's this island that we're making that on, right? Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, so that is Rubber Island. Guess I probably didn't need to check. It's actually called Rubber Island. So let's send him to the trade routes. And let's go Rubber Island. And then let's go to the old world. And let's go to here. And that's going to be a long journey. I'm guessing we might need a couple boats on this one. So let's just go ahead and fill this feller up with all of the rubber making stuff. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And away we go. So that is the beginning of getting the rubber. And then that way everything will be here. Now we'll just need wood. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm actually going to have a couple guys get to work here on this. I'm going to go here. No, I'm going to go with one here. And then I'm going to go with another one here. I'm going to turn this guy like that. Just like that. So that guy's going to go to here. And we'll just make a little bit of wood for ourselves. And then this guy is going to go directly to here. And drop off there. We're going to go ahead and improve him. So there's these two guys and this guy are dropping off. So that's where the wood goes, and that's where the steel goes. Shortage. Yes, I know there's a word shortage, but that's not going to last for long. No, it's not. We're going to get this stuff dropped up in here. And like that. We're actually full on steel. I'm going to have this guy head back to our main island from the beginning. Let's upgrade this guy. So we've got the workers. And let's go ahead and make... Ooh, we need bricks. We're out of bricks. We don't have any clay on this island. Shoot! Okay, this guy is that all the steel? Almost all of it. There we go. So let's head back to here as well, because we're going to need the bricks. So let's make sure that this island is capable of what we need it to. Is this island making... it's not even getting a head-on windows. Oof. We're going to pick up some concrete, but we are definitely behind on... windows. I think... Am I not making windows at all in here anymore? Oh! These guys... Do I not have any place just doing straight wood anymore? I might not. This could be kind of funny, actually. What's the ratios on these windows? So 1 to 4. Yeah, so we're good. Just one place doing the... Let me just put that like that. Let me get a road. I was trying to wonder, like, I always seemed like I was so low on windows. Like, why am I not producing windows better? I'm going to upgrade this guy so that there's one for each of these three. So that's going to be regular old wood coming in, which should... help suffice for this guy and get the windows starting. But now, of course, that's a little late. We're not going to get them spit out quite as fast as we probably would have liked. Where else do we have? We have tons of windows here. Let me go ahead and grab some of the windows off of here, like that, and I'm going to get a load of bricks as well, like that, and then have you guys head up here like this. Super duper fast. And then it's time to start laying out exactly how this is going to look. So we're going to need, so we have 1 and 1 into 2, which allows us to do 3 of these. And so that means we're going to need 4. Uh-oh. That ain't good. I did not know it was going to be like that. We're going to need 4 of these to keep up with that. Whew. All right. It seems that zinc is rather difficult to come by. We're going to take a look around for that. Because what we actually need to do is have 4 of these and 2 of these leading into that. So what I'm going to do is... Holy cow. Let me get some roads put in here. This is going to be a little bit tricky, isn't it? This is going to be a little bit tricky. We'll figure it out. Not too worried about it. Here we go. These guys are... Oops. That. Get these bricks in here like that. Let's upgrade this guy so we can fill him up like that. Just like that. And again, like I said, we're going to need a road. Copper. Yes. Like that. And we'll get like that. And we need warehouses on those. So close. And we just need to connect them. So that's just going to be automatic connection there. So what we are going to have to do is find actually more of that. Interesting. So I think what I might actually do then is go like this, and we're going to go ahead and get the brass smelteries off to the side here, down in here. And we actually need, in order to support 3 of these, and therefore 2 of those, we need 4 of these. So that's going to look something like, yeah, boom, and boom, and then let's get a warehouse like that. We'll live with that. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is the other 2 will be over here, but for now we'll just live like this. We'll go like that. And the other 2 can live here. And basically what we'll do is we'll just have these guys grabbing the zinc and the copper and making the brass and then taking it back to the factory. And then over here, down in here, we'll be able to set up the rest, which will include a warehouse leading, a warehouse where we pick up this stuff to make the motors. And then we'll need a separate place where we can build those. What I could actually do is, how many am I going to need of those? 4? No, 8 of them all day. So we're going to have to find a spot for 8 of those too. Whew, that is crazy. All right, let's take a look before we get to the end of this episode. Let's take a quick look at where we are at in terms of happiness here. And everything's arrived. Sorry, this isn't happy. This is need fulfillment. Let's be accurate. Let's be need fulfillment. So the only thing left to fulfill is the steam carriages. And then happiness, the penny farthings are a bit of a problem. And then we got to get the jewelry and the gramophones up to running eventually as well. But again, of course, this is just this. All this really does is determines the amount of money that's been brought in by each of the individual investors, not whether or not the total number is there. So what really matters to us the most right now is the total number, because as you guys know, you need, or you may know, maybe you don't know, you need, I believe it's 10,000 to get the World's Fair, all the pieces to the World's Fair, I believe. And if you look up here, I'm not sure if it shows it by island here or not. Global population, investors, 8,858, but I'm not sure if that actually... Okay, here it should tell us. Maybe not. I thought it... Oh, that's because we've reached that goal. We just don't have it. Okay. I'm not sure if there's a way to actually see by island. Import island. Here we go. Yes, investors. There you go. So we currently have 6,394 out of a potential of 6,950. And our engineers, of course, are also very happy. And basically what that means is once we get to 10,000, that should allow us the ability to get all the pieces to the World's Fair, which is eventually the long-term goal for the island. So there you go. What I might be able to do here real quick is, where do I need to be? Over here. These guys. For some reason... Oh, because there's no actual docks there. Sorry. What's going on here? A riot? Oh, no. There's a riot. I don't think I have a police station over here. I think the riot's over, though, did it? Did the riot end? Yes, the riot caused damage is over. Well, let's fix up the damage then. All right. So, let's see. Come over here. What was it doing? Oh, yeah. Shoot. I forgot about this guy. I'm going to send him over to Cape Trelawney, but I want to fill him up with stuff first, so that's fine. I'm going to leave him like that for now. And I want to come into here. No, not there. Over here. Sorry. Like this. And I want to grab more bricks. And fill up on steel with that guy. And then this guy, I'm actually going to bring close enough to actually reach. And, oh, I'm not, okay. I'm going to leave him there. That's fine. I'm going to leave him there to grab windows as we can. I'm going to bring this guy over here again. What do we have here? These guys are windows. Empty him out. Right, those guys I will send back to the main island as well. Right there. Okay, so that should just about get us there. What I'll do is in the next episode when we come back, I'll have this island sorted out. It's going to take some time to figure out exact placement to kind of make them efficient and looking good. But when we're done, we will have 2 cab assembly line producing the cabs for the people to do the happiness. And hopefully that'll be enough to make all the investors happy on the, or fulfilled, I should say, not happy, fulfilled, and fill those buildings up on our main island. If not, then we're going to be in trouble. I am actually curious, where else do we have... There's copper there, but zinc tends to be there's zinc there as well. But I think on here we're already actually producing copper to send to, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, right here. We're actually already doing it here. Producing brass for the main island, and even that's not enough. We're going to need to find more zinc. And more... Well, I don't need to find more copper. I just need to find more zinc. That's going to be the challenge. More zinc. Oh, there's one more zinc there. Okay. So this zinc and copper... Actually, I remember this island, because I remember seeing this island thinking, oh, actually, we could get more zinc and copper here for the making the spectacles on the main island to get the glasses up and running, but now we don't even have that. And here on this island, actually, we do have some more zinc as well. So from one of these islands, we will make brass and send it to where we're making our cabs. And on the other one, we'll send the brass over to make the glasses, where we are currently having some trouble keeping up with the demand for brass already. to make the spectacles. So all of those things will be done by the time we come back with another edition of Import Island. But before that, my hope is that you guys will be having access to some DLC series action. A brand new series for Sunken Treasures. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Do not forget to check it out. It's coming at you real soon. Thank you so much for joining me, folks, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.